Hello everyone, and this is Paul from paulirvin.com here. I wanted to do a quick video that's going to solve a lot of your problems regarding the Repousse option in Photoshop. Now, before I made this video, I searched high and low on YouTube, articles, you name it, and I couldn't find the information I was looking for. That information was how to correctly repousse text from a standard 2D layer in order to create a proper 3D layer. I'll show you what I mean. So we have a black background and the word "and". It's just a single layer, as you can see. So what we want to do is we want to basically create a new layer with this text to start off with. So if we select the magic wand tool and we go down and select the word "and". Now, the easiest way to do this is if you go to the top left and there's a box that says contiguous. Now, what contiguous means, if you're not familiar with the term, is it will select all the colour within that layer up to the next colour change. So if contiguous is ticked and we select the letter A, it will only select the letter A. Now that's okay, but there's an easier way to do it for our purposes. If we untick contiguous, come back down and click on A, you will see it selects all the text because it's all the same colour, which is much easier. Okay, now let's right click and choose layer via cut so we can create a new layer with only the text in it, and we'll just quickly fill the background with black. So we select layer 1, magic wand tool again, select the letters, 3D, repousse, current selection, and you're going to see the problem that I'm talking about. Here we go. So we've got the letters looking very 3D, but there's a problem. The hole within the A and the D have not been picked up by Photoshop. Now that's obviously no good whatsoever. Now we'll click back on home to reset the view. This repousse box that originally appears is no good for our uses, so we click on OK and close that. Now at the top right you will now see the scene is laid out with layer 1. That is because each of those letters is treated as one repousse object at this time. What we want to do is we want to do what is called split the mesh. So there will then be 3 layers within the repousse model. Let's just change this layer name first so it makes a bit more sense. Okay, so again we want to go to 3D, repousse, and then this option at the bottom, split repousse meshes. So what this will do again, we'll take the 3 letters and split them into 3 different layers, 3 different objects if you like. I'll just extend this a little bit so we can see what's going on. There we go. Okay, so each of these refers to one of the letters, going from left to right. So layer 1, if we hide that, the A disappears, layer 2, the N, and so on and so forth. Now here's where the magic happens. Select layer 1, which is obviously the A, go back up to the 3D menu, repousse, and then select edit in repousse. You will now see that the bound box is only around the letter A, which is exactly what we want. Okay, so here's what we do. In the repousse pop-up box we go down to the bottom, and where it says internal constraints there is a selection called type. Now at the moment it's set to inactive, which means that there are no internal constraints within this particular object. We obviously know that's not correct. There is, which is the hole where the A should, the hole for the A. So if we change inactive, select it down to hole, we now have a proper looking A. click OK, and we obviously want to do the same for layer 3, which is the D. So again, 3D, Repousse, edit in Repousse, and once more, under internal constraints, go to type, change it from inactive to whole, and click OK. Now how does that look? We now have the 3 letters all looking as they should do. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial. I apologise for any of the stutters and stammers. The more videos I create, or the more videos you want to see me create, I'm sure I'll get better and you guys can learn a lot more from me. Okay, this has been Paul of paulurban.com. Thanks for watching.